I want to tell you guys about the nightmare that I had today. If you guys want to watch it, you watch it. But he was very, he was like a horror type of thing. So I was in the, I was in this house. It was like a third floor building. I was in the first or the second room. Okay. And check this out. I was looking outside of this house and I was seeing a lady limping. She was limping and limping. I went to her and I told her, please, I feel in the spirit that I have to pray for you. I need to pray for you. And she's like, okay, no problem. You can pray for me. So I took her inside of the house and I lay hands on her and I started praying. She started coughing. She started yelling and screaming. Demons came out of her. She started spitting and coughing. And she started literally getting deliverance, for my prayer. But as I'm praying to her, I look out the window and there's this forest near this house. There's this UFO coming from heaven. Outside of a cloud, there's this UFO coming and it's going down. Like it's gonna land. And then I hear these loud voices from the UFO. They start saying, we know what you're doing there. Stop right there. Stop what you're doing. We know what you're doing there. You're not supposed to be doing this. They were saying that, my friends. And this lady, she freaked out completely. She freaked out. She started running outside of this house. And I told her, not that way. Don't go that way. Come, follow me. Here, grab my hand. Follow me. Let's get away from this place. Follow me. I know the right place. And she didn't listen. She left and she went straight to this place. She went inside of the forest, straight to this UFO thing. And they captured her. And I started running. I got out the door. I got this path away from this place. Out of this path into the street. I started running on the street. And they captured her. When they captured her, I could hear this lady screaming. Because I believe they started torturing her. And they were saying, where's the other one? And they were saying, he got away. And they were like, you have to grab him as well. But they were speaking loud with like a sound of urgency. They were urgent in their sound. They were like, we have to get him. Where's the other one? He got away. We have to get him. Kind of like that. And I believe they were running after me because I could hear their voices. Whenever I run really fast away from them, I could still hear their voices. They were kind of like 300, 400 meters away. They were kind of close and I could hear them. And I was running and running and running. All of a sudden, I get to this intersection, okay? I get to this intersection and I hear in my mind, you gotta get rid of your phone because your phone has a GPS system and they know where you at. So I got my phone and I opened the ground and I put it on the ground and I threw some dirt on it because I was thinking of returning and getting my phone. Which at the end I was thinking, that's foolish. I lost my phone. I cannot go back because they know where my phone is because they can go back to my phone. It's like a GPS. So that's foolish. So when I hit my phone real quick on the ground, I started moving the dirt. I put my phone and I hit it and I started running. And it was in this place. The place was 225 Northwest 115th Avenue. That was the street. It was 225 Northwest on this big intersection. 115th Avenue. And I started running and running and running. And I could still hear their voices, but their voices were fading away. And they were like, we know where you are. We know where you're hiding. Come out, come out. And I started running and running. And I was running away from them. And I got away. But it was like a nightmare, my friends. It was like a terror. I felt like I was not gonna go away. I was thinking on my phone, and then I started thinking on like UAV radar. How these people have UAV radar, they know where you are and stuff. And it was like a torment. And then I started thinking on God. The second I started thinking on God, I started feeling peace. And I was running and running. And I felt in my spirit finally that I was able to get away from them. But it was like a terror. Okay? And this is the interpretation of this dream. Okay? I deal with some people that they're backslidden, and I try to talk to them and tell them about Jesus, especially on Facebook, on Messenger. I message them and I send them videos and Word of God, and they're not listening anymore. And what God's telling me is that I'm trying to do deliverance on them, but they're backslidden and they don't want to listen. So I represent the bride of Christ. The bride of Christ will be able to get away from what's coming. It's a horror, it's a terror that's coming upon the earth, and we will be ready. But the backsliding that's limping, that's barely making it, they're not going to make it. They're not going to make it, my friends. So if this message is for you, take it to heart. Come to Jesus. Let him, just think on God. Think on Jesus, and you will have peace. But this lady, I told her, no, don't go that way. I told her, follow me. Listen, I know the way. Come, follow me. Take this turn here. Don't turn over there. Don't go there. She was going straight to this UFO thing that was falling from heaven. He was coming from heaven. And he was like this big round thing with colors. And he was coming down. And there were no aliens inside of that. Either were real humans descending, persecuting people, especially this girl. And I ran away, and I could hear this lady's screams, and they were so loud, my friends. They were like, I'm not gonna describe them. They were really loud. And when she started screaming, that it literally paralyzed me. It literally paralyzed me. And I said, I have to keep running. I have to keep getting away. And I ran away. And I hit my phone on the ground. And I got away. The things that are coming on this earth, they're very bad. If you're here on this earth and you're wasting your time, and you're not thinking on God and focusing your mind on God, you're gonna suffer. It's time to wake up. Fix your eyes on Jesus. The devil took Jesus to a pinnacle of the city, told him, throw yourself down. The devil said to Jesus, I give you the glory of the kingdoms of the earth. The ones that rule the earth right now, especially the kingdoms of the earth, is the devil. We know that God is in control. So you have to have that control. How are you going to have that control? Think on Jesus. Have God in your mind. Grow with God. Be in his presence. He's with you. He never leaves you nor forsakes you, my friends. To God the glory. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. God bless you.